The Bay Area has always been a pretty diverse place, but Palo Alto, I think, is becoming more diverse as well. I guess kind of the biggest change as well, I think, recently is the notoriety or kind of a national attention or recognition of Palo Alto as a place on the map. Growing up, I remember going here or there and people would ask me, "Ross, where are you from?" And I'd say Palo Alto. And the next question, "Where's Palo Alto?" But now I say it and it's instant recognition for most people, and from what they've seen in the media or movies or whatever, it's kind of has a national notoriety now that it didn't have before. It's interesting that nowadays, like when people ask where I'm from, and I say I'm almost a little evasive of the question, where I'll say, "Oh, I'm originally from the Bay Area. This is home for me," and then they say, "Oh, okay, where in the Bay Area?" So I take it down to the next level, like in the South Bay, that's where I'm from. And then, they kind of pick up on my evasiveness, so then they pry even more and, "Well, where in the South Bay are you from?" So that's when I have to basically spill the beans. I'm like, "Oh, I'm from Palo Alto." And then, it's never really a big deal, but occasionally you'll see kind of a light bulb go off in someone's head, or kind of an aha, "Oh, I see." And then it's a kind of a recognition of, oh, well, it seems like a change in the dynamic of it's no longer about them trying to figure out who I am, but now they've decided for themselves who I am, and they've tied me to that identity of tech and affluence. Well, since I've been here, the tech was already here. It was just kind of in its nascent stages, I think, in the 80s. So it's always been here. So I've just seen it grow and become more influential just across the world. Whereas when I was growing up in Palo Alto, I was one of only a few people, I guess, that had computers in the house, because my dad was a computer scientist, so that was part of his job. And now it's just like everyone's got 5, 6 computers in the house, whereas before that was a very unique thing. So it's just, I was introduced at a very early age to kind of what's become kind of a norm for society as a whole, I guess. And but working as an EMT in an area where tech is really like the big thing, I feel a little bit of a sense of like, gosh, should I have maybe gone, am I going the right way? Should I have gone tech to feel like I should be more part of the community I grew up in? I'm okay now. I mean, I get by, obviously, and living at home temporarily is, a big help. So it wouldn't be possible without the family, I think, or my quality of life would have to be significantly reduced to make it happen. But that said, it's a temporary solution to a more long-term problem. So as housing continues to get more expensive, hopefully my income will grow as well, and then make that a reasonable prospect for me. But if I was to be on my own right now as an EMT in the Bay Area, I definitely wouldn't be in Palo Alto. I might be an EMT somewhere outside the Bay entirely. But I really have a strong emotional and psychological connection to this place in terms of geography and the environment, through either just lots of outdoor activities like hiking and mountain biking, or just motorcycling around the hills. So when I feel the strongest connection to this area, it's more because I'm thinking of the Santa Cruz Mountains. I'm thinking of the Bay or the East Bay Hills or Pacific Coast and things like that. So when I leave, that's what I miss the most anyways. So as I go down this path in the new health career, I can't really say that I'm going to stay in the Bay Area, but I could probably say that I'll always come back to the Bay Area. This is a place that I come and kind of reground myself or find something else to pursue and kind of launch from here.